My name is Joachim Chimuli and this is James Senoga. In March 2021, we attended a TOT on Photovoltaics 1 at Butende Technical Institute that was organized by VET4Africa. At the end of the 2 weeks training, we had each made this portable solar system case and every participant went home with one. Equipped with this knowledge obtained at the training and our solar system cases, we started training the students at Smart Girls Foundation, the basics of photovoltaic, solar system measurement and sizing. By the time Uganda locked down and schools closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had had a month of sharing the knowledge we got from the training at Butende with these girls. I want to thank Butende Institute
for this opportunity they gave us.
This is our story, and it is also the story of many other trainers who were equipped by VET4Africa master trainers at other institutions such as Mutesa One Royal University, Nakawa Vocational Training Institute, St. Teresa Vocational Institute Zigoti, and Solar People in Uganda. Every trainer trained pledged to pass the knowledge on to others at their institutions and communities, because at VET4Africa, knowledge sharing is our passion.
By names of Russell Roisius, here at Kitele Vocational Institute, which is located at Chotera. This case has helped me to teach my students very well because we were lacking some components like inverters and some batteries. But now I can teach them very well because we are having these 2 small batteries which can help us to make a parallel connection and series connection, and they get them in their heads.
This suitcase, when at school, it helps me a lot when I'm with my students. Because before we could go on board, we could use the board, connect everything, and then end up putting the panel outside. However, this time around with this suitcase, when I'm with my students in class or at school, my students, one, use it for learning. They use it as a tool for learning.
So the main use of this solar case is to summarize the whole of the parts that are found in a well-installed solar system. I've been able to learn how to make proper connections from the panel to the last point, which is the inverter. I've been able to learn how to make proper connections, how to connect the panels very well, how to connect the batteries very well, how to also add load after connecting the full system. I've been able to have all the knowledge concerning the installation of a solar system, and I'm sure I can distribute this knowledge that I've got to the outside world such that the other people can also have a chance to learn and also implement what they have learned such that they can have a better life when having a solar system.
I've acquired knowledge and skills of installing a solar system, and to maintain it.
We've managed to train these students. So far, we've got a total number of 25 students. And of which these 25 students, none of them has not shown interest in this suitcase.
We think that if we get other materials which these students can use, they will also make their own cases so that they can deliver this message or they can teach their friends about PV solar system.
By name is Mlindwa Faizo, studying from Data Mine Technical Business Institute, taking a course of electrical and electronic engineering. So in this course, actually we had in a course unit of solar, but before the introduction of this, the solar case or this system, previously we were just talking about the things in theory, whereby we could talk of the charge controllers. We never knew how it looked like, the inverter, what does it do, so we could just talk of these ones all in theory. So but after the introduction of this system, so at least I've managed to know how an inverter looks like, how a charge controller looks like, batteries, the accessories used. So, but previously we could just talk of these ones in theory. I never knew even how to install a solar system, but as per now, if a client calls me, I can go calculate out for him, then after do for him the work. So with the ease, just because I've acquired the knowledge from the system. So actually, I could just see members installing solars, but I never knew how they could do this. But actually, if a client calls me now, as per now, I can go do everything for this client.
I'm by names of Mwene Bright, campus Data Mine Technical Business School. I do electrical engineering diploma. I want to speak about the case and how it has blessed me, how it has helped me out in this case of engineering. My teacher went to Butende Technical and he made this case. He went for training and he came back with this case. And he's using this to teach us. That I used to hear that we can get AC, alternating current, from DC. And I couldn't know the device that could do to make it, that could change that current. Actually, I had to see when they brought this case, when he brought this case, he told us that this is the inverter. And actually we can see it, we normally use it certain times when the electricity goes off.
What has become easier is with the case. Because what you are talking about, there is observe it physically and also apply it. Before we are using theory, we are just hearing. It was just a hearsay, just showing them just in in pictures and whatever. But now they see it in reality. And the new technology also we got. Now they are adapting to the new technology and they are eager even to apply it in the field.
My name is Odoi Thomas. I'm an instructor in electrical department in Toro Technical Institute. Here I've made a simple solar system. My name is Achille Sande, and I've come from Amelo Technical Institute, Ajuman District. I'm an instructor at Amelo Technical Institute and electrical, and I'm glad to be part of this training. We never had these materials. Of course, they are quite, they are quite expensive, and some of the schools may not afford it. So we added that gap. We were initially training students on, in most cases, theoretical part of it. At times the practicals, you may not have all the training materials. That has been the challenge. But with what I've got at hand, I'm quite sure I'm going to multiply this knowledge in my training institute, that is Amelo Technical Institute. If resources can allow, I can even go beyond and train more students as solar trainers or as solar practitioners.
Now, this solar kit that I've generated or that I've assembled is going to help me to reach to the community. We have our communities here in Uganda where you find that they don't have electricity. So basically, when you're going to train, you have to train trying to show them practically that you're trying to convert the sunlight radiation to power for them to use. Now, this kit that I've assembled, it is basically going to help me to train these students or to train these people to make sure that they understand and they see the benefits of solar.
Basically, the training in power which we've been doing, we've been focusing on SC power, which is supplied by the government. Now we're going to be, this case is going to help me in training students on how we can use the solar panels and extract enough energy from the sun and train the students. So this solar kit, since it is mobile, we can even train people in remote areas, like most especially those who are interested in getting knowledge in solar. So the system here is going to be useful on my side in training the students, even the community where I'm from.
We want to appreciate our partnership with the team in German for this great opportunity for our staff, that we are able to get these skills, and we're sure we're going to put them down to the students that we have under the same electrical and solar installation team. We want to thank you so much for the facilitation, and we are certain that actually the trainers and the trainees really acquired so much in this process.
I made a solar system combined with a case. That case, I'm going to use it for, teaching my students who are behind there. I know they're eagerly waiting for me. I'm going to show them the knowledge I've got from Zigoti, and as well to the community where I come from. If we have the capacity financially, we shall organize and I give them out to them.
From the skills we have gained, I have made a solar case, a portable solar case with accessories inside, which is remote and flexible. Since I've got the expertise and the techniques, and I'll be able to, it will be able to be easy for me to train my students very well. First of all, since it's flexible, it is in a case, we can train from anywhere we want, in class and out of class.
Specifically, that case will work for the training for more people, for more young people in vocational skills, like where I'm coming from, Uganda Youth Development Link. I'll use the case to give more knowledge on solar installations to the young people across the platform.
I'm Tushabomwe Alex from St. Teresa Vocational Training Center, Zigoti. What inspires me, it's all about, it's portable, because you can move it with it everywhere you go. Even if you are going in deep village, you can contain your light, your music, as long as even if you want to watch news, when you are having a portable projector, it can provide that.